Hello everyone, this is Crota giving you Game 4 in a best of 7 series between Renson and RiseN. Renson spawning here as the blue Protoss player at the 3 o'clock position. Meanwhile, RiseN spawning here at the 12 o'clock position as the red Protoss. Once again, Protoss versus Protoss here on Scrap Station. So far the game has been pretty interesting so far. A lot of 2 gates with a lot of robotics facility, a lot of micro intensive play that I've seen going back and forth, a lot of proxy pylons. Normally what you see in Protoss versus Protoss mirror matches. Now here on Scrap Station, we already see a Renson moving out with a very early probe. And this is a very interesting maneuver just because if he's able to get 2 gateways here, he will be able to get a lot of zealots rushing straight into the base of RiseN. So RiseN may be in trouble if he tries to go for a standard 1 gate with an assimilator, and then with 2 assimilator and then going for a Cybernetic core. He will not have the right army. It will be critical that RiseN now needs to scout out with this probe, and it looks as though RiseN is scouting out with this probe, making sure that there is no proxy pylon in this position. However, will he check this location is the key question, and it looks as though RiseN is, and RiseN will quickly find that there is a gateway currently being warped in there. So most likely he will not see a second assimilator in this position as this one probe now making its way straight into the base of Renson. Renson now chrono boosting off of this nexus. However, only 1 gateway in this position, and that's kind of a curious fact. With only 1 gateway, he will not be able to put all too much pressure, as a forge now coming into position as well. So with that forge now coming in, we expect to see at least a cannon or 2, and with a cannon or 2, we'll be able to hold off any of these zealots that try to run straight into the space. Renson a little bit behind economically speaking. That is the reason why his gateway is a little bit delayed. And now, RiseN going to counter with cheese of his own. RiseN may get a pylon into this position and then get some photon cannons. If he's able to cannon rush off of this proxy gateway, that would be just a really large change in tactics, as now we have a photon cannon currently being worked in here. So 1 photon cannon, 2 photon cannons, purposely specifically placed to try to protect these expansion locations and protect all of these probes. So those probes will have a lot of defense. And now RiseN warping in a pylon here, and now in comes a probe. So however, this probe will be forced to try to chase down this 1 probe over here. However, as soon as a cannon is being warped in, I do not think enough probes can come off the mineral line in order to try to take down this 1 photon cannon. Yeah, so now we see 4 probes coming off the mineral line in order to try to take down that 1 photon cannon, and now we see those probes coming in, and now a second cannon currently being warped in. Will this cannon be canceled? 2 more cannons now coming in. Down goes the probe. Will RiseN cancel this? No, I do not believe he canceled it, but we do have 2 additional cannons now coming in as well. 4 probes coming off to try to take down 1, 2 probes trying to take down this one over here. Will it be enough in time? This cannon now down to, what, 40 hit points, and it will get taken down. Will RiseN cancel it? RiseN needs to cancel it. Yeah, he does cancel it in time, but this 1 photon cannon will finish warping in. We do see zealots now coming in over here, and will be trying to put pressure on this 1 gateway. Photon cannons now trying to blast away at these 2 zealots. Zealots now taking some damage as well. Both of these zealots will get taken down fairly easily. Down they go. And now the cannons have been dealt with. However, we now see 3 probes coming straight into the base. 1 stalker now trying to push in over here. The stalker with a range of 7 will be able to deal damage towards these probes because there is no photon cannon in the back of this position here. We now see 3 probes now coming in and now trying to warp in more cannons here. 1 photon cannon will be able to finish as soon as this one's halfway. A second photon cannon should be warped in right here along with a pylon. We do see all of these probes going after that stalker. The probes do have a slightly slightly slower movement speed than that stalker, 2.95 versus 2.81. And now these probes deciding to try to pull back, needs to get some additional minerals. And now 1 zealot going after this 1 photon cannon here. Will the probes be able to do enough damage? Photon cannon down to 4 hit points, and down it goes. So while that zealot almost able to take down this photon cannon, the probes lending their particle beams in order to take it down. And now 1 photon cannon currently being warped in here. I do not see any stalkers trying to come into this position to try to save it, as 2 stalkers are now putting a lot of pressure onto the base over here. We do see 1 zealot currently stuck. So the Zealot is stuck in this position, unable to get out of this position now. And now more probes coming off the mineral line in order to deal damage. And now RiseN says GG. RiseN losing game 4 in this best of 7 series, excuse me. So now moving to game 5 in this best of series. This cannon rush, not a strong counter. These stalkers were able to attack with that range of 7 or range of 6. Cannons only have a range of 7, so if one photon cannon, all it would have taken is one photon cannon warping in right here, and this would have been completely protected. Thanks for watching, thanks for listening. I hope you guys enjoyed this 1v1 replay here from the Vista Lasik semifinals.